Hi, I'm John. This is my show, A Sports Reckoning. So, I want to make this video for the sports card community to give you guys an update that there's been a big event that's happened with my Michael Jackson story and stuff. Since I've been talking so much about it over in the sports card community, I felt like obligated I need to make this video because I've been making a few videos over on my Michael Jackson page, and so I was doing some good stuff over there, and then something just happened where somebody asked Smokey Robinson if he was Michael Jackson's father, like if that room, they asked directly about my story, right? It's so funny, right? So that's happened. That just happened yesterday. So I made a video over there about that, and then now today, there's a couple other organizations have talked about that interview that happened, and they brought up my story, that they talk about it, right? So I'm going to show you that a little bit here, but that's what I say is like, since I spoke about this so much in the sports car community, I felt like, okay, let me go and make one video here, and then let you, and also just to mention, because a few people would have seen, I had made a video about Nick Chubb and the Kurosawa Superfractor card. And I was matching them up together because the sale price on the Nick Chubb said $5,000 in eBay, and it didn't have crossed out best offer accepted, and then I didn't double check on it and stuff. But then Flippin' Steve came over and that old good old fact checker, Flippin' Steve checked the 134 or whatever, and saw that the actual sale price was $28.50. So then my video was still pretty cool, but then that was actually a big part of the video that I made, that it was the exact same price. The $5,000 is what that Kurosawa sold for when Curator paid for it. So I took that video down just to mention that's why that video went away. And so then I had made that one video, but then I had made the other videos and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make this video for the sports car community really quick. Just to let you know that this is what's going on with my Michael Jackson stuff. This thing's happening now, right? It's like all that stuff I've been talking about. It's like, okay, now this is it. That's just all there is to it. If my story is true, once it's gotten this far, that's it. Smokey and Diana are gonna have to deal with this. So that's it. Is it true or not? And so this is it. This is going to happen. This is going to happen soon. So what happened is there's some magazine interview, because Smokey Robinson is releasing an album like today. It releases today. It was one of these ironic things and stuff, right? And so he's doing all these interviews. And so he did an interview with The Guardian, which is some form of big magazine thing, whatever, something. I know it's like the name sounds familiar and stuff, but I don't read it or I don't know. But The Guardian is big. So, but Smokey was doing an interview with them. The guy asked him about the rumor that him and Diana are Michael's parents. It happened. The guy asked him. So that's what I'm saying. It's like to get to the point where the person actually asked, the question. That means they had to have come up upon some of the evidence of what I'm showing and the patterns of evidence, and the people are looking at that saying, you know what, this thing is interesting, and it's getting to the point where it's starting to bug people the way that it's bugged me all this time, right? And it's like it's like Smokey and Diana have to be asked this question. So somebody finally asked them, right? It's because I have been working on this a long time, so it finally happened. But this one right here, is let's see if I zoom in on there. I guess it's there. So, okay, I got that one highlighted there. So the other one's the same thing and stuff, right? But so this one is Entertainment Tonight, right? So like I said, first there's this article in the Guardian, but now there's a couple other stories here. That one says Smooth Radio, which I don't know exactly what that is, and then the other one says Entertainment Tonight. It's just like Entertainment Tonight. That's like big, right? As far as that's like on national TV and stuff, right? Don't they do like a show, Entertainment Tonight? I think they do like a show on TV and whatever. So I don't know. So it's like, okay, well that looks promising and stuff, right? So here, I'll click on that one and show you. Okay, so yeah, E.T. That's the E.T., Entertainment Tonight, E.T. I mean, back when I was young, I know E.T. was big and stuff, but it's hard to know how big these things are in the modern day. There's so much stuff out there and stuff, but E.T. was big and stuff, right? So, Smokey Robinson claims he and Diana Ross had a year-long affair during this marriage. It was beautiful. See, and that's the thing, is that he now, I don't believe that yeah, that interview there, I don't believe that that's that. They're just showing some other photo stuff, right? And yeah, so the other parties, he said said that a year-long affair with Diana Ross, that it was going on for a year. So there was more to it than before. He had just recently admitted to having the affair. So now he's like saying, yeah, it was a year-long affair, and he's always beautiful, and he's like saying stuff like that, right? So on this thing, he says, when asked in an interview with The Guardian whether he and Ross ever had a thing, he replies, yes, we did, adding that it lasted about a year, right? So then he goes on and talks about that. So that was like, so this is E.T. talking about that article in The Guardian, right? So that's E.T. They're talking about that right there. And then they go, they're talking about the article. So then it goes here, because then they got the picture with him and Diana, and it says, okay, here we go. They talk about that a lot. Okay, so then it says, Guardian reporter goes on the question whether Robinson is familiar with the rumor that he and Ross are biological parents of Michael Jackson, right? So this is an ET. This is on their page. They're reporting upon that interview that happened in The Guardian. Because this is, so like I'm saying, the other things happened, but this was the thing that happened. This was like, this has happened now. And now people are reporting upon, hey, this happened, this is something, and so this is not like just like, this is not just a internet conspiracy thing anymore. This is a thing that now is demanding that Smokey and Diana have to answer this, right? So this is what, so they ask him the question, and then Smokey says, they say, I'm the baby daddy. Robinson exclaims, his voice rising and giving way to a laugh. They say, Diana Ross and I had Michael. Oh my God. I never heard that one, man. This is Smokey talking. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's funny. Robinson then declares he must call Ross to ask if she's heard the same story. It's like, it's really funny and stuff, right? So he didn't say no. And on this thing, there's another part where they said they asked him if he had an affair with Aretha Franklin, and he just says no, right? But on this, he doesn't say no like that at all. He says, the Motown legend have been friends with since Robinson was 10 years old, when Ross moved into his, must be on the Belmont Street with their family. Also living in the neighborhood where Aretha Franklin. It's beautiful to know when we were kids playing together. Okay, let me see. There was a little bit more to the story, but whatever. They brought it up there, you know? And then that's the thing is, yeah, this one, then he goes, and then they just skipped over. That's how it was in the interview. They just skipped on to other things, and Smokey was like saying he was going to call Diana and stuff, right? And then that's like how he kind of got off of it or whatever, right? So like I said, this has happened, and this is the interview. This is an ET. They're talking about that interview that happened in The Guardian, and they're talking about the rumor. And they're showing that, hey, Smokey was asked, and they're showing, look at his response. And he didn't say no, you know. So now they're asked. This is out there now. I don't think this will be stopped, because now once people get familiar with the actual work I've done and the evidence of what I've got, and see, that's the way I think it is that with Smokey and Diana. Once they actually see the work I've done and they see, you know, what's happened, because this part here. Oh, let me see. I gotta click back to there. Yeah. So when you go here, this is that original page where I was showing you it has a few things. Right, so this is that page where there's a few things there. But so when you roll down this page here, so see when it comes here to like more news and top stories right here, and there's a YouTube right there, right? So like that's my page. Smokey Robinson was asked if him and Diana Ross are like the real parents of Michael Jackson. See, in The Guardian say Smokey. So this is my page right there, An American Scheme. Oh, see, 23 hours. That happened yesterday. I made that video about them and stuff, right? So, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Right there, when you start searching and stuff, my page comes right up, you know, of the new video I've made about them and about this story. It comes right up because I put that Guardian in there and stuff. So, And it does, so it does come up, and it links right up to these other paid people who are doing reporting and stuff. So my page comes up. So this story's it's right there. It's ready to break. And I would think now that it's like, okay, Smokey and Diana, they're in a position now that they should know that once it's gotten to this point and that somebody actually asked Smokey, then he knows that that's it. They know once it's gotten to that point, and now other news reporting is being done upon this story. That's it. This will not stop now. They know it's out there. This is out. This is big. That's what I'm saying. The story has broke. Now it's officially. I'll come out and say the story has broke. It's officially broke now. It's out there. So that's why I just mentioned it to the sports car community. And so I'm kind of like, this is kind of like a thing, I'm kind of overwhelmed with it. I'm kind of just dealing with this, and it's like, I watch videos and stuff, but I'm not kind of just really, not that interested in really making too much videos and yelling at too many people and stuff, right? Because this kind of thing's going on right now and stuff. So, and I'm kind of just wanted to just kind of sit back now, because it's like, okay, I've done this now and it's happened and stuff. But so I felt like I needed to make a video about the sports car community and let you guys know that this has happened and stuff, right? Okay, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.